I caught my cheating wife and exposed her on live news. Reddit cheating stories. When your entire world crumbles in a single broadcast, there's no rewind button. I learned that the hard way. Live on national television. My name's Ethan, 34, and for the past 7 years, I'd been married to the woman I thought was my soulmate, Claire. We met in college, both studying journalism. She had this fire in her, sharp words, sharper wit, and a laugh that made people turn heads. Together, we built our dream. She became a popular news anchor, and I became a senior producer at the same station. We were the power couple everyone admired. At least, that's what it looked like on camera. Behind the scenes, our marriage had been strained for months. Claire was always busy, late night reports, breaking news, coverage, constant phone calls. I tried to be understanding. That's what love is, right? Trusting the person you vowed to spend your life with. But the signs were there. The sudden change in perfume, her phone constantly turned face down, the distant stares during dinner. Still, I brushed it off. I told myself she was stressed. Until one night, I got the truth in the ugliest way imaginable. It started with a mistake. Claire forgot her phone at home one morning. I wasn't snooping, I swear, but it wouldn't stop buzzing. Notifications kept popping up, and when I glanced at the screen, my blood ran cold. A text preview from Mark Sunglasses said, "Last night was unreal. Can't wait to see you again before the weekend show winking face." Mark wasn't just anyone. He was our network's star investigative reporter. The golden boy. My colleague, my friend. My hands trembled as I opened the messages. What I saw shattered everything. Photos. Conversations. Voice notes. It had been going on for months. During work trips, late night shoots, even in the office. And the worst part. The way she spoke about me, as if I were some boring, predictable husband who would never find out. For hours, I sat there, numb. Betrayal doesn't hit like a bullet, it's slower, colder. It eats you from the inside. I could have confronted her privately. I could have walked away quietly. But when you've been humiliated by the two people you trusted most, publicly, at your own workplace, silence doesn't feel like justice. That's when I planned something ruthless. Our network had a live news special coming up, a 1-hour segment on ethics and integrity in journalism. The irony was poetic. I was the producer assigned to oversee it. Claire was anchoring it. Mark was one of the featured reporters. And I decided that would be the stage for their downfall. I spent the next few days gathering everything. The messages, the photos, security footage from the station's parking lot. It was painful, but I had a purpose. I wasn't doing it for revenge. I told myself I was doing it for truth. The same truth our network preached about daily. When the day came, I acted like nothing was wrong. I smiled, adjusted her mic, even told her she looked stunning. And she did, radiant, confident, oblivious to the storm I was about to unleash. The show went live at 8 p.m. sharp. Claire began with her usual poise, reading from the teleprompter. Good evening, and welcome to our special report on honesty and ethics in journalism. That's when I switched the feed. Instead of the pre-recorded introduction, the live screen behind her changed, showing a series of images and text messages between her and Mark. The audience gasped. Claire froze mid-sentence, her face draining of color. Mark, standing off stage, went pale. Her voice cracked. Ethan, what is this? I stepped out from the control booth, my mic already on. The cameras followed me, I made sure of it. My voice was calm, too. Calm. This, I said, is what betrayal looks like. This is what happens when the people who talk about honesty forget what it means. The studio fell silent. Claire tried to stammer out an explanation, but it was too late. The truth was out, raw, undeniable, and live. Millions were watching. Security cut the broadcast a few moments later, but the damage was done. Social media exploded. The clip went viral within hours, the anchor who got caught cheating, exposed on her own show. That night, Claire came home in tears, begging me to talk. She said it was a mistake, that she still loved me, that it didn't mean anything. But love that has to be proven with lies isn't love at all. I packed a single bag and left. The next morning, I filed for divorce. For months, I was vilified by some, praised by others. Some said I went too far, others called it justice. But none of that mattered. What mattered was that I found my voice again, the one I had lost in all those years of trying to please someone who never valued my loyalty. A few months later, I started a podcast called Unscripted Truths, where I shared real stories of betrayal, healing, and moving on. It grew quickly, not because of the drama, but because people could feel the honesty in every word. I turned my pain into purpose, and that, to me, was the real victory. As for Claire, she left the network shortly after. Rumor had it she moved to another state, trying to rebuild her career under a new name. Mark disappeared from the public eye too. Sometimes, when I see an old clip of us together, smiling on screen, I feel a mix of nostalgia and pity. Not for her, but for the man I was back then. The man who mistook appearance for love and silence for peace. Because the truth is, sometimes you have to destroy your old world to build a better one. And if there's one thing I've learned through all of this, it's that honesty, no matter how painful, is the only thing that can truly set you free.